Ghost of Tsushima is nothing but another one of Sony's boring, generic, cinematic walking simulators that only idiots with bad taste will actually enjoy. If you want to see a truly pathetic group of individuals, then look no further than Sony fans, because instead of them demanding quality games, quality experiences, they instead demand garbage and are fine purchasing and playing complete garbage. Remember when PlayStation delivered unique and compelling video game experiences? Yeah. Me either. It's been so long, it's like I got Alzheimer's in this motherfucker. Can't remember a goddamn thing. Now they produce nothing but the same boring, uninspiring walking simulators that everyone plays for a day at most and then drops. I mean, these games just do not last. No replayability to be found. Remember the artificial hype building from The Last of Us Part 2? And now you can't find a single soul talking about that game. Before it came out, this is going to be a groundbreaking game. Best game of all time. Another hit for Sony in the PlayStation 4. And then as soon as it comes out, you see tumbleweeds rolling past the goddamn street. It's like, where's The Last of Us 2 hype at? Where are The Last of Us 2 fans at? You can't find anyone still caring about this game. I mean, these games just do not last. And there's a reason for that. These are one and done games. Games that you play for, again, a day, a weekend at best, and then move on, forget about. You're not going to come back to these games years later like, oh, I'm in the mood for some Last of Us Part 2. No one cares about these games. No one's still talking about any of these PlayStation 4 exclusives. They're all done. They're all irrelevant. It's crazy. There's a reason these games just aren't selling. The Last of Us Part 2 was a flop. God of War was a flop. Spider-Man PS4 was a flop. Horizon Zero Dawn was a flop. There's a reason why Sony games are always on sale. Because no one is buying them. They have to practically beg people to buy these shitty games. That's how bad things have gotten. Every time I'm on Amazon, every time I'm on Best Buy, they're practically shoving in my face, hey, buy 2, get 1 free. Buy 1, get 3 free. They're just throwing these Sony games at you. And they're always PlayStation exclusives. God of War, what was that? Like $9.99. Horizon Zero Dawn was like $9.99. Uncharted. What else? Detroit. Just all of these games are always on sale. The Last of Us Part 2 is already on sale. And again, it hasn't even been a month since release. Things have gotten completely out of hand for PlayStation, man. Things have gotten insanely bad. I mean, back in the day, PlayStation games practically sold themselves. I mean, they were selling left and right. People couldn't wait to get their hands on that new PlayStation product. But not anymore. How is it that PS1 games and PS2 games are more expensive than PS4 games? Aren't new games supposed to be more expensive? It's new hardware. It's new. People see new, and they are willing to pay whatever for it because it's new. They're cheap like that. So it should be working in Sony's favor. But yet, games from the PS1 and PS2 era have a higher price tag on them right now than PS4 games? You go on eBay, you look up any of those classic PS1 games, classic PS2 games, they're going for crazy money. Look up any of these PS4 games and they're going for below. Where is the logic here? If that doesn't tell you everything that you need to know, I don't know what will. But why is that? Because PS1 and PS2 games were actually good. That was the golden era for PlayStation. And the PS4 games are complete trash. I mean, back in the day, again, people just couldn't wait to get their hands on a new PlayStation product. But now no one wants these garbage PlayStation games. And I don't blame them because they're not games. They're movies. Cutscene simulators. You don't actually need to purchase these products. Just turn on a walkthrough, grab some popcorn, grab a drink, some snacks, and enjoy the latest Sony movie. Enjoy the show. And Ghost of Tsushima is no different. This is just another movie game. You'll watch a walkthrough of it, you'll get your fix, and then you'll move on. You'll play it for a day, and then you'll move on. This game will flop. It'll be on sale by the end of the week. Before it comes out, I'm already seeing, it hasn't even released yet, and I'm already seeing deals and everything. They're just begging you to buy this game. It will be on sale faster than you can even blink an eye. That's how these games are just flopping all over the place. Wow. Not one Sony game can remain at a retail price. It just has to keep lowering and lowering and lowering just to get people to buy them. Damn, man. I mean, if that's what you got to do to get people to buy your games, then obviously something's wrong. And on top of that, you have a game like Ghost of Tsushima that gets hype upon hype. We're seeing advertisements for it everywhere. Sony has just put the budget everywhere, letting you know Ghost of Tsushima is about to come out. It's about to be the next PlayStation 4 exclusive that's hot. But when I go on Metacritic, all I see is an 84. An 84. You have all of these paid reviews from Sony. You have all of this advertising for Sony. And the best you can do is muster up a measly 84 on Metacritic. That's it. That is just pathetic. I mean, PlayStation exclusives are just not getting high scores anymore. Final Fantasy VII Remake, 87. A game with years upon years of hype. Spider-Man PS4, 87. Horizon Zero Dawn, 89. These games just cannot hit 90 to save their goddamn lives. By the way, and on the flip side of that, PS1 and PS2 games practically shit at 9s and 10s with no effort. And now look how far the mighty have fallen. If your games have this many things going for them as far as paying for reviewers to say good things, because let's be honest, no reviewer that wasn't paid off would actually say Ghost of Tsushima is a good game. So you got the paid reviews, you got the artificial hype, you got all this advertising that you're doing, and yet these games can still not even reach a 90 on Metacritic. You obviously are doing something wrong. Go back to the drawing board, Sony. You're just not what you used to be. And this is the time for you to, gather your thoughts and come up with a new strategy. Okay, our games aren't selling. Okay, our games are flopping. Okay, our games are not hitting the scores that they used to. The games are the same thing over and over again. Yes, we have the die-hard, idiotic Sony fanboys that will buy anything, but we need to pull other people in. Those die-hard, idiotic Sony fanboys are not going to continue to save you. So you can't keep relying on these idiots because they have mental problems anyway. You can't rely on a mentally ill individual. But you can't keep relying on them, Sony. You have to rely on the real gamers like us, but the real gamers like us want good games. We don't want trash like this. Again, I've already made a video talking about how bad this game is, so I'm not going to go into depth, but just to sum it up, this is just nothing but an Assassin's Creed ripoff with bad gameplay, clunky gameplay that is so boring it'll have you getting some of the best sleep you ever had in your life, a boring cliche storyline, subpar graphics. There's nothing good about Ghost of Tsushima. I mean, if you have listened to the facts that I spit in this video and you still say, hey, I want to buy Ghost of Tsushima, there's clearly something wrong with you. If you want to be pathetic and allow yourself to believe in fake hype and play bad games, fine, whatever. Not everyone can be saved. Some people are just destined to be idiots. Fine. But yes, please don't consider yourself anyone of intelligence if you actually buy this game, because you're not. Ghost of Tsushima is yet another reason why Sony will never be what they used to be. Terrible game.